For this exercise, we're going to do an RDL to an elevated surface, or off of an elevated surface. So there's a couple reasons why you might want to do this. Number one, maybe it's too painful for you right now to do a full RDL down to the ground. Maybe you're having pain in your lower back, your hip, your knee, but you just can't quite get all the way down into that motion. So by bringing the weight up, it decreases how far you have to bend over. So that's the first reason. Second reason, maybe you were just trying to train with a weight that's traditionally too heavy for you to pull off of the ground. So by bringing the weight up to you, it again shortens the range of motion. It just makes it easier for you to lift that weight up. So if you were using a box like this, I would always recommend turning it sideways so that way you can get your feet closer to where the weight is. So you can get your feet all the way up to the weight is almost directly underneath you, which is going to decrease the horizontal displacement of where that weight is, right? So if I'm way back here, I'm gonna have to first pull the weight towards me before I go up. But if I'm able to sneak up on the weight's already in a good position and I can just initiate the motion from there. So with this, you should feel this in your hamstrings and in your glutes. And I want you to specifically think about squeezing your glute muscles the entire time while you're doing this. So we're just going to push the hips back and allow the knees to bend or unlock, but the shin should remain fairly vertical. So we're not pushing our knees forward to get there. We're pushing the butt back and just allowing the knees to bend to whatever position feels natural. We're going to squeeze the glutes to come all the way through. Same position on the way back down. So that is an RDL to an elevated surface. As this gets easier and easier, start to decrease the surface. So use maybe a rubber plate that's a little bit shorter, work your way back down to the ground.